Alright folks, so here's our problem. Statement P is equal to it is cold in January. Statement Q is equal to it snows in August. Now we have to write each of these three statements as compound logical statements in symbolic form. So let's take a look at the first one. It is cold in January. Well, I recognize that. It is cold in January. What is that? Do you see that somewhere? I'm going to give you some time. Do you see this statement somewhere? Well, it's just P. It's statement P. It is cold in January. So that's statement P. And or, what's the symbol for or? Let's try to recall. What's the symbol for or? Let me get a different color up here. The symbol for or, remember, or is a connecting word. It's a connecting word, so that's going to be this symbol. Or, it does not snow in August. It does not snow in August. So that's the negation of Q, right? So this right here, our second statement, it does not snow in August. Well, that's just the negation of Q. That's how you show negation. So to represent the whole statement in symbolic form, we just write P or the negation of Q. Okay, next one. It is not cold in January and it does not snow in August. So it is not cold in January. Well, I recognize that. That right here, this is saying the opposite of our first statement. This is the negation of P. And, well, and is a connecting word, right? We got to recognize that. And is a connecting word. And its symbol is this kind of, this symbol right here. I don't know what it's called, but it's that symbol. And it does not snow in August. It does not snow in August. So this right here, not. The key word is not. Okay? When you see the word not, well, it does not snow in August. This is just the negation of statement Q, which is it snows in August. So if we flip that statement, if we negate it, it does not snow in August. So how do we represent that symbolically? Well, you know what? Let me just erase these lines here. It's going to be the negation of statement Q. And finally, let's take a look at our last one. It is not true that it is cold in January and it snows in August. All right, so this one is a bit wacky, but first one up is the word and. That's a connecting word, right? So what's the symbol for and? Try to remember. It's this one, okay? Now, it is not true. So it is not true that it is cold in January. So it is cold in January. What is that? That's just statement P. Okay? And it snows in August. Well, that's just statement Q, isn't it? That's just statement Q. So it is not true. So when we hear the word not, well, we immediately think of the negation symbol. So what's the final symbolic way to represent the last statement? It's the negation symbol. And then we write parentheses, because we're negating both statements. The negation symbol, parentheses, P and Q, right? What's the symbol for and? It's this one. P and Q. All right, so let's recap. What's the three symbolic statements we have? Well, for statement A, our symbolic way of representing the statement is P or, remember the or symbol looks like this, P or, let me write it in a thick way, P or the negation of Q. How about the second statement? Well, we can write the negation of P, which you can write using this symbol, the negation of P. Let me erase this. The negation of P and, what's the symbol for and? That's going to look like this. The negation of P and the negation of Q. And finally, final one up, C, well, that's going to be the negation of P and Q. So how do we write that? Well, this one's a bit wacky, but we write the negation, okay, put parentheses, of P. What's our connecting word? It's the word and. So you got to use this symbol, P and Q. All right, folks, so that's it. Let's check out the big idea. All right, folks, welcome to your big idea. Here it is. Each part that follows consists of 3 sentences. The truth values of the first 2 sentences are given. Determine the truth value of the third sentence. So for each of these parts, you've got 2 sentences and their truth values. You gotta find the truth value of the third sentence. Good luck, and if you need any help, check out the hint.